Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And how about we check the numbers for Jason Tatum?
And he's taken a small step back offensively. He really hasn't been the same this month as he was earlier on. He's lacking the intensity he had. He needs a new mindset and stop being passive and play with more aggressiveness.
We're just about ready for tip-off. But first, let's hear from the sideline. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, Brian, the NBA is trying to engage short attention spans. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, sitting down for 2.5 hours isn't how people watch these days, and we lose most fans when we move off live action. So, Brian, the league has reduced timeouts. They've shortened halftime and more to try to keep viewers tuned in.
That makes sense, Allie. Thanks. Well, Grant, we've seen the NBA evolve quite a bit since your playing days. How do you think you'd be used in today's game versus when you played?
Well, B.A., with the spacing in today's game and my ability to slash to the rim, I think I would still be able to get to the basket, dominate in the mid-range, but I'd be shooting way more threes, and I would see more minutes playing as a small ball power forward as well.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've got Luka Doncic. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Joel Embiid. And then it's Matisse Thybulle, and it's Maxey in at the point guard position. And for Boston, Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Robert Williams out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Brogdon in at the 1. Such a wide-open look.
You can't discount Embiid's value as a passer. That vision and court awareness. These are traits a team loves to have in a big man.
Now here's Brogdon. Outside, Brown. Left side, Tatum. Outside, Brogdon. Just 5 to shoot. And it's blocked by Embiid. Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
A dribble drive by Luka Doncic isn't about speed. It is about craftiness. This guy is so smart.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Pass to Brogdon. Porzingis sets a screen. Brogdon with the ball. Guarded now by Maxey. Williams finds Brogdon. Just 5 on the clock. Porzingis with a screen on Maxey. Brogdon from outside. And it's blocked by Isaac.
Isaac using every bit of that 6'10 frame to send it back.
Embiid. Rebounded by the Celtics. Well, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
And he gets it to go.
Well, the ability to work around the defense and get himself free for a shot despite being in the paint. That is a beautiful play by Luka.
And that streaking rack attack is the mobile 1 drive.
Yeah, nice finish from him on that drive. Uses his body well and helps extend the lead.
Now here's Tatum. His scoring sits at around 31 a game. An impressive number. Brogdon from outside.
Well, it can't get worse than this. 0 for 4 to start.
To the paint. Back to Embiid. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Isaac with a screen on Brogdon. Maxey passes to Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
Well, at 6'10", being such a young player, you love that Jonathan Isaac understands how to be a roller in the pick and roll. So important in today's NBA.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And Boston calls time here. The latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Taking a look at Boston, the good news is they're trending in the right direction. Still right in the middle of the pack.
Checking out the 76ers, they've really exceeded all expectations, showing they're capable of so much more than some believed.
Here's Brogdon. 17 points in his last outing. And he gets that one.
And finally, a made shot. They look a little relieved after that one.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And here is Maxey. Doncic outside. Pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
Brogdon, the pass to Williams. Brown inside, guarded by Doncic. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That one on Doncic.
Boy, when you think about Jaylen Brown, you have to be impressed by the progress he has made offensively. He's become one of those guys that you know wants to take it to the next level.
He hits the second from the line. And how about Jaylen Brown, Doris, becoming an offensive monster?
This guy has become a consistent three-point shooting threat. He can knock down shots from the field. He can go off the bounce. He'll contribute on the backboards. And we know they challenged him to become a better playmaker, and he has. He has become the full package.
Tatum, good.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Now here's Doncic. He had 25 points in his last game. For three, Maxey. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
To the middle. Here's Tatum. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
That's a case where the reach of Jason Tatum comes into play. Understanding, let me go hit the offensive glass, and you get rewarded for it.
Doncic passes to Maxey. Can't hit that one. Boston trailing. Outside, Brown. To the inside. Here's Tatum. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Matisse Thybulle.
The best offensive players in the league get to the free throw line consistently. This is where you're starting to see growth from Jason Tatum, wanting the contact, inviting the contact. What has to excite you about Jason Tatum is how consistently he puts work in to perfecting his craft. His idol is Kobe Bryant. He is a guy that wants to continue and will work to get better.
Horford, he's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Brogdon. Pass to Doncic. Smith with it. 5 on the clock. The shot. Doncic, no good. Doris, Tatum has already accomplished so much early on in his career.
Yeah, but you get the sense this guy is nowhere near finished. Jason Tatum is a guy who wants to be seen as an all-time great when his career is said and done. He is someone you can count on to give you everything he's got.
Now here's Doncic. And his scoring average of 31.5 points a game is fantastic. Brown with the steal. The open shot, White, and it's good. Off the back rim and in.
That's a crafty play. Understanding when to pull up off the bounce to get that jumper to go. Derek White is on time.
Brown against Doncic. Pass to Smith. Unable to get that one. Nice D from Horford. Boston has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. And here's White. Outside Porzingis. 4-3. Counted from distance.
Well, the three-point shooting of Kristaps Porzingis is so prolific. You've got to guard him out there.
For Philadelphia, they've got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Down low. And stolen by Porzingis. Inside. And there's White. That's good on the assist by Porzingis. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Celtics.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor, a lot of the damage coming in transition.
Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Now here's White. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Porzingis against Noel. Ooh, rejected by Noel.
This is a staple of his game. Nerlens Noel sends it back.
Can they get it? Smith no good.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Here's Tatum. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Hey, guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics in their first finals appearance in over a decade.
And he knocks down the first one. You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum, his advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
The Celtics with the lead. A minute 29 left in the first. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
Once Jason Tatum has the ball in his hands in the painted area, this guy will power through. He'll put it up and over you if necessary. He knows how to score it.
Now here's Maxey, a valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. Here's Carr. No good from outside. Boston's gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Pass to White. Reddish against Griffin. 51 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Drops in the 3.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Now here's Harris. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Maxey. Outside Reddish to stop the drought. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Hauser. Back to Griffin. Here's Cornette, covered by Smith. Lets it go from 14. Here's Cornette. Tatum inside. Here's Hauser. And here's Griffin outside. And that's not going to go. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Boston Celtics. Between the scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Taking a look at Philadelphia. They've got Joel Embiid. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Cam Reddish. Then it's Gary Harris, and it's Maxey in at the point. The field for the three-point contest is just about set, and no matter what the final list looks like, it's going to be an incredible competition.
It just always is. The winner gets to stake claim as best shooter in the world, and that's a title lots of guys in this league really want.
You look at Doncic, he's right on the cusp of securing his spot in the three-point contest. So I hope those votes keep pouring in because he's a guy you'd love to see in the mix.
Yeah, if he can make it in the door, you know he will do everything he can to win the whole thing, and it'll be a lot of fun to watch.
And the hype around this year's three-point contest has been tremendous, and it's only increasing as All-Star Weekend gets closer.
Yeah, looking at the list now, I think any of these guys could win it. Speaking just as a fan, I can't wait to see see what happens.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, BA. Well, Joel Embiid drawing comparisons to some legendary big men. He said, quote, "I want to be mentioned as one of the greats. That's my goal. And obviously being a Hall of Famer. But you've got to take step by step, one day at a time. It's going to take a lot of work, and I'm willing to put it in." Guys?
Well, he's well on his way, Allie. Thanks. And so it's Boston with it, following the score by Philadelphia. Pass to White. Lets it fly from 18. Yep, that one's good. White's got 9.
To me, this is when Derek White is at his most dangerous. When the jumper is falling, it opens up the other aspects of his game.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Friday, the New York Knicks come to town, kicking off a homestand for them. And then on Saturday, they'll take on Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets.
This is a cushy slate coming up. They'll be facing a lot of beatable teams at home. It doesn't get any easier than that in this league.
Now here's Brogdon, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting five isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
The first free throw is good. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, BA. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Now here's Maxey, coming off a 31-point game. They grab their own miss. Embiid passes to Reddish. Maxey against Brown. Goes back up. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Al Horford.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested. And the improvement of Tyrese Maxey's three-point shot from his first season to second year, just unprecedented. He improved by over 12% with a huge increase in attempts as well.
And for a player with the speed and quickness of Maxey, Grant, leveling up that three-point shot changes everything for him.
Oh, so true, BA. It becomes pick your poison with him. And it put him in a conversation last year for most improved player.
Now here's Maxey. He's got 7. Pass to Reddish. The Sixers with another miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Tries the spin move. Outside Brogdon. And Embiid with the block.
We see it time and time again. Embiid relishes his role as an intimidator.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Now here's Brown. 27 points his last game. Pass to Horford. Williams a screen on Maxey. Here's Brogdon. Kick out to Brown. Horford passes to Brogdon. Shot clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. He's got it. That makes him 2 for 8. Hopefully he can get it going now.
Malcolm Brogdon a little bit crafty on the interior, getting that one down.
Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Harris outside. Horford against Isaac. For 3, Maxey. No luck on that one, and it's Boston the other way. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
and just far too many turnovers. You can't expect to win if you can't protect the ball.
That's exactly right. Miscues drive a coach crazy. You're giving them more opportunities than you're giving yourself, and that's always problematic. Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Maxey passes to Embiid, and Philadelphia calls time here. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Porzingis comes in for Williams, and it's Tatum in for Hauser. Now Maxey. He's got 7. Smith with a screen on Brogdon. Maxey against Brogdon. 4 on the clock. Offensive rebound. Doncic. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
Now this guy is so effective with the pump fake. Luka Doncic gets the defender off his feet. Beautiful.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
And the Celtics making a change here. White's checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Melton, he's checked in for Maxey. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Greg.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise, it's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
Now here's Doncic. He has 6. Embiid against Brown. Up and over Doncic. No good off the back of the rim.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
And the basket by Embiid.
The control and focus from Embiid, able to absorb hits from the defense and still finish.
White with it, coming off a 16-point game against Detroit.
Also, his ability to push the action and get to the line made a huge difference.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a 3-point play.
When you think about Al Horford at his best, he is one of the league's most versatile big men. This guy is a very strong passer. He can defend across positions, including switching out on the perimeter, and he can knock down open threes.
Isaac, the pass to Embiid. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Well, tremendous understanding from the young Jonathan Isaac. How about that awareness for the young guy?
Boston's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. White, the pass to Brown. Tatum from long range. Oh, wow. Drew the contact. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
It's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Griffin, he's checked in for Horford. And let's take a look at the leaderboard and see which players were the top shooters from three-point land this past month. In the third spot, Joel Embiid.
Sometimes you get into a rhythm from long range, and you can ride that stretch for a while.
And that one falls for Tatum.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, BA, and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody.
Now here's Doncic. He has 6. Pass to Embiid. Griffin pulls down the board.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Now White. And here's Brown for 3. The rebound by Embiid.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
To the left wing. Going inside. And Embiid throws it down.
It's a scary sight when Embiid's coming down the lane. Not a man you want to get in the way of.
The Celtics with the lead. Outside White. Pass to Tatum. Shoots over Isaac. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now here's Embiid. He had 25 points in the win against New York.
It's all about getting ideal positioning. Once Embiid gets it, the D is toast.
And 1:01 left in the first half. On the wing, Tatum. Isaac covering. White can't hit. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Here's Doncic. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter. And it's getting them to the free throw line.
That's good from Doncic.
Boy, when you think about the Boston Celtics and their fans, I think one thing that makes them unique, it isn't just the state of Massachusetts, right? It's the entire region of New England.
Cornette's checked in for Boston. Noel, he's checked in for the Sixers.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
And the shot goes down. White's gotten 4 this quarter.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Here's Melton. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Knicks in New York. Isaac outside. Noel, the pass to Isaac. Melton on the wing. Smith outside. Doncic outside. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Noel. The rebound, Celtics. They've led by as much as 10. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
They were out-hustled on the boards the last time these teams met.
It'll count. The shot off that time. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Celtics out in front. They're up by 5. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Well, Jason, you hold the lead going into halftime. What's been your advantage so far?
For most of the half, we were really good defensively. We let our foot off the gas.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Hey, folks. First off, looking ahead to All-Star Weekend. Let's see who's in the running to compete in the three-point contest. Shaq, you ever think about entering the three-point contest? And please say no.
Nah, it's too easy for me, Ernie. I need more of a challenge.
Yeah. And now let's focus on our game. A strong first half for the Celtics.
They've been attacking the glass, mixing it up, and creating lots of extra opportunities.
Sometimes you got to throw your weight around. Say, that's my ball. If you don't like it, do something about it.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Robert Williams out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Brogdon in at point guard. That's the Boston Five. And it's Doncic missing. Boston's shooting just 37% so far in this one. Brogdon finds Tatum. Williams with it. Now here's Brown. Over Isaac. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
And for Jaylen Brown at the free throw line, he has worked so hard on his mechanics, and that's paid dividends in terms of his confidence, guys.
First free throw is good. Smith, he's checked in for Isaac. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Maxey. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Malcolm Brogdon. That free throw's good from Maxey. He makes one or two that time. And so it's Boston with it. 8-point game. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. And that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Ryan, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a T-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn." But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million, guys.
All right, thanks, Allie. Now here's Brogdon. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's Tatum. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And here is Maxey. Give him 8. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And there's the process at work. Embiid rolls off the pick and right into scoring position.
The Celtics have gotten 3 or 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Timeout called. The Celtics.
And last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season.
The Celtics making a change here. Hauser's checked in, and a new group getting ready for the Sixers. Isaac, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Reddish comes in for Thibault. Harris is checked in for Luka Doncic. And it's Melton in for Maxey. Now here's Brogdon. Fires from 14. And there's Brown. That one's good. On the assist by Brogdon. And Joel Embiid, last season, the first center to average over 30 a game since Moses Malone did it back in 1982, Greg.
Oh, B.A., talk about historic company. And how about this? Also the first ever international player to lead the NBA in scoring, too. I mean, he won't be the last with the way things are.
Now here's Harris. Smith finds Isaac. 5 to shoot. Picked by Smith. Second chance effort. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Horford, he's checked in for Boston. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Doncic checked in. Here's Doncic. Give him 8 points now. Here's Reddish. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Brogdon, the pass to Brown. Up and over Smith. It's deflected. Here's Doncic. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Malcolm Brogdon.
We are talking about a clever scorer. Luka Doncic has developed such a knack for getting to the free throw line.
That one misses. The Celtics have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. It's tipped. Here's Brown. Here's Williams. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. Here's Doncic. The rebound, Celtics. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Brown. Deflected. Doncic outside. Smith with a screen on Brown. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Brown. Isaac, the pass to Smith. 6 to shoot. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
The Celtics with the lead. Here's Brown. He's got 10. Brogdon, the pass to Williams. Brown with it. Launches it. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Pass to Smith. Back to Doncic. Smith with a screen on Brown. He gets it in there. And now just a 2-point Celtic lead.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Brown passes to Williams. Back to Brown. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Brown's got 12 points in the game.
Jaylen Brown thrives when it comes to scoring through contact. This is a guy who is constantly looking to initiate that body contact with the defense.
No, stop with him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. Robert Williams picks up one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Celtics.
The way they've been chasing after their shots in this game is really admirable. Getting them lots of second chance looks at the basket, too.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the Sixers. Maxey comes in for Melton. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Jason Tatum.
And one thing he's gotten better at as the years have gone on is scoring the ball, shouldering a bigger load of the offense, and being willing to accept the responsibility of a go-to option for this team.
That's good from Doncic.
Luka Doncic has already established himself as a perennial candidate for MVP. He controls the game with the basketball in his hands. He is an incredible driver, and he makes the game easy for the guys around him.
The 76ers have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
You know Embiid loves to produce like this, and you can tell it's firing up the team as well.
It's a close game here in Boston. Here's Cornette. Now here's Griffin. Covered by Smith. Griffin passes to Brogdon. Griffin outside. The three is up. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got his 5th assist in this one.
One thing you have to love about Blake Griffin, understanding the three-point revolution in the NBA, he has added to his range year after year.
Embiid can't hit.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Outside Brogdon. Griffin against Embiid. Pass to Cornette. The three. Offensive rebound, Celtics.
The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game. And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so. When you analyze the skill set of a guy like Derek White, here's a combo guard who can fill so many gaps and do so many things well. What I love most is how hard he plays on both ends of the floor.
And the versatility White provides for this team is so important to us.
It is, B.A. He fills gaps. He can score it, board it, pass it, and he can defend with purpose. A guard that can help orchestrate the offense or, if need be, get off the ball. These multi-positional guards are critical to success.
Tatum, he's checked in for Hauser. Pass to Cornette. Knocks it loose. Down low. And finished off by Tatum.
You have to be willing to shoulder the offensive burden. I think Jason Tatum is built for it.
Maxey passes to Doncic. Embiid with it. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Porzingis is checked in for Cornette. And Embiid drops them both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Brogdon, the pass to Porzingis. Back to Brogdon. Three-pointer. Philadelphia grabs the miss. 1:16 left to play in the third quarter of basketball.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
And during the last month's worth of play, here are the top rebounding squads in the league. Philadelphia, number 1.
And last month, this team was active on the glass. Really put forth an effort to box out and track down misses.
And he makes a first.
What impresses you about Blake Griffin has to be how he has finessed his game over the years. He enters the league as one of the most elite athletes ever, but to adapt and now match the league trends, an important part of him extending his career.
Now here's Maxey. Here's Embiid. Pure. That's basket number 9 on 12 tries.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Here's Brogdon. And Embiid with the block. And he's able to get it back. Here's White. And the 7-footer falls. White's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Pass to Carr. And here's Embiid. Oh, great D that time from Griffin.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Porzingis passes to Brogdon. Outside Tatum. There's the three. The third quarter comes to a close. Celtics out in front, leading by 6. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. A moment ago, head coach Doc Rivers in the huddle.
Hey, guys, I told you. One bucket at a time.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Smith out there with Nerlens Noel. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then there's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Thybulle in at the 3. Doncic into the lane. Thybulle on the wing. Here's the 3. And Noel hammers it down.
We're talking about a guy who's got incredible length. Nerlens Noel doing work on the glass.
So it's Boston now. They lead by 4. Now here's White. Tatum's got room. Doncic pulls down the board.
All alone from mid-range. You got to think he's kicking himself.
From 15 feet away. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Porzingis finds Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From outside the arc. Knocks down the long J. Brown's got 11 points here in the second half.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
Noel with a screen on Brown. Doncic passes to Noel. Back to Doncic. Not going to go that time. And it's Boston the other way. Right side White. That's tipped. Here's Porzingis. Here's Horford. And he makes it on the layup. And now a 9-point Boston lead.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass. Really getting after it and being physical.
Smith with a screen on White. Pass to Smith. The 3 is up. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Tatum with it. And he banks in the layup. Tatum's got 21.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
And the 76ers call time here. Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jason Tatum.
And I just love to see a player who plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
You know, I got to applaud his incredible energy out there tonight. Losing again was not an option for him. He wouldn't settle for anything other than a win. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He was trying to ignite some fire, saying, "Where's the fight, you guys? You know we can compete with this team, but we're letting them run all over us. We've got to level up the aggressiveness." Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Isaac. Brown with it, now guarded by Isaac. White, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Well, he is asked to do so many different things for whatever team he's on, but Derek White right now, aggressive hunting his shots.
Here's Melton. Embiid passes to Isaac. Embiid, a screen on Tatum. Clock at 6. Embiid drawing the double team. Pass to Melton. The 3-ball. Boston with a rebound. Horford's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Now here's White. Outside, Brown. Kept alive. And Williams punches it home.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Here's Smith. After the basket by Boston. Melton outside. Fires from deep. Another shot. Oh, the nice bucket inside from Embiid. Embiid's got 14 points now in the second half.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
And Boston calls time here. The Celtics making a switch here. Brogdon's checked in. Doncic is checked in for Philadelphia. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Melton. Brogdon, the pass to Williams. And here's Brown for 3. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Celtics lead by 13.
They're really working the paint now.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And Embiid gets the double team. Maxey passes to Doncic. Over to the wing. Embiid inside. Working on Williams. From deep. And it's Thibault missing. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Tatum passes to Brogdon. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's Embiid. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Brown against Doncic. Thibault on the wing. The 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Brogdon. Back to Tatum. From the high post. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Tatum's got 23.
If you're going to the mid-range game, you've got to do it efficiently in the modern NBA. Jason Tatum, yes, sir.
Brown against Doncic. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
You can see Luka Doncic has the body, the handle, the footwork, and the savvy to draw fouls. That is nicely done.
And it's the Celtics ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Brogdon, the pass to Brown. Outside Tatum. Back to Brown. Beyond the arc. Connects from downtown. Brown's got 6 points in the quarter.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
You look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Boston has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Here's Tatum. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
We know that Jason Tatum is a gamer. This guy willing to take punishment on his way to the cup.
Well, the 76ers shooting only 29% since the fourth quarter began. Screen by Embiid. For three, Maxey. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 9 rebounds now. Brogdon against Maxey. Brogdon, the pass to Tatum. With the floater, and he lays it in. Tatum's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
Maxey passes to Thibault. There's a minute 47 left in the game. Doncic. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Pass to Brogdon. Now Tatum, 14 feet away.
Well, consistent catch-and-shoot opportunities will be available for Jason Tatum, and he makes good on it.
Brown against Doncic. To the inside. Right side Thibault. It's stolen by Tatum.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Celtics.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And you look at their record after tonight, 30 wins on the year.
And with the win, the season series is tied 1-1. You have to love how competitive these games have been with 2 more left to play.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jason Tatum.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Now here's Brogdon. Pass to Tatum. The wide open shot is on the money. Tatum's got 32 points in the game.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Just magnificent. I mean, he punishes the D for a lackluster effort.
They look a little disorganized there. The result is an emphatic jam.
Yeah, sometimes aggression can overcome certain offensive limitations. You saw it right there.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Brown, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. So long, everybody.